we're going to be playing Heart of China by Dynamix / I called it Dynamix when I was a kid. Dynamix. This was an Eating Away suggestion. I bought the game on GOG, Good Old Games, and of course they only have the VGA version. But ages ago, someone, Suplex Happy Crimson Tuesday, ages ago, somebody, I can't remember even who, sent me Sierra EGA versions of a lot of Sierra games, including this one. So we're going to be playing, and let me change my tag. Let me change my tag to Heart of China. We're going to be playing Heart of China. We're going to be playing it in EGA. That's what we do here. If that's too loud, let me know. You also parents of Dynamix, Judge Khan. Look at him. Look at him. About this game. 1991. Designed by Jeff Tunnell. This game was developed on something called the Dynamix Game Development System, which was developed for Rise of the Dragon. So this game comes after Rise of the Dragon. Is this way too loud? Let me know. Something else I really like about this game, it's got company employees and their families as the cast, because it's based on like camera footage, video footage. So you know I like that. Perfect sound level, fantastic. Okay. And I love Rise of the Dragon. You guys know I love Rise of the Dragon. So much so. Oh, it's being keyed out. Give me a second. Then I made this. Anyway. Look how beautiful it is. I don't know anything about this game. In a village near Chengdu, Nurse Kate Lomax dresses a small boy's wound. It's beautiful. Oh. Heal your last patient, Nurse Kate. You'll make a fine addition to Li Deng's collection. Oh no. Isn't Li Deng from Rise of the Dragon? Isn't Lomax a name from Rise of the Dragon? Li Deng has Lomax Girl. EA may have rescue operations in works. Electronic Arts? The Chinese know that there's only one truth in the world. This too shall pass. Social Revolution was burning that ancient... Okay, I'm going to pause this. Okay. Social Revolution was burning that ancient wisdom into the heart of China. Both highborn and humble knew their way of life was a relic as antiquated as the Forbidden City. Soon, relic would face revolution with a force that would shake even the foundations of the Great Wall. VGA, Heart of China for life, how dare you beta human. Of course, this is based on the VGA version. Like, I know that the original version of this was the VGA, and they converted it, but, you know, of course I'm going to play the EGA. But World Events, I'm going to pause it because I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm not going to read it fast enough, so that's why I'm pausing. But World Events hardly touched lucky Jake Masters as he stared blankly at the waters of Hong Kong Harbor. He was also a relic. The Great War air ace once soared heroically over Europe. Now his airborne import flew paper parasols and silk dressing gowns out of the interior. And even that would end with a revolution. I'm so pumped. Maybe I would have had enough time to read this out loud. I won't pause the next one, if there's a next one. Of course, revolution didn't matter now. This morning, Lucky had fallen prey to the most threatening conqueror of all. Big business. Ah, some things never change. International business tycoon and profiteer Eugene Adolphus Lomax III decided that Lucky was the flyboy to spirit his kidnapped daughter out of the interior. Lucky had the guts, Lucky had the piloting skill, Lucky owned the planes. And now E.A. Lomax owned Lucky. This morning, Lomax... I'm going to pause it. This morning, Lomax met Lucky at the dock and sneered that he now held the bank loan on airborne import. To prove his power, Lomax ordered his goon Quan to lob a grenade and destroy Lucky's sampan. Suspiciously, the big-time smuggler also knew that Lucky's partner and secretary had skipped town yesterday with all the cash assets. Without money for the loan, airborne import was lost. Bong. But Lomax had a proposal. He gave Lucky $10,000 for supplies and prompt $200,000 when Kate Lomax was safely returned. To speed Lucky's progress, Lomax would deduct $20,000 for each day needed to complete the rescue. Being in the hole, Lucky knew that left him precious little margin for error. Lomax also offered 2 tips. Start by talking to the renegade ninja Zhao Qi, and be sure Kate isn't harmed. If she were hurt, Lomax would fold Lucky up like a Chinese lantern. Talk to ninja Zhao Qi. So that's the first thing we got to do. Renegade Ninja. Indeed. Lucky had no choice. In one morning, he lost his independence and the rest of his dwindling pride. He was just another scavenger, like that seagull on the piling. On the other hand, this might be the last chance for a low-life scavenger to recapture his former glory. Exciting. Nice. Ooh, look, we have money. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private, in America. Colt 45 caliber machine service pistol, one of the few mementos Lucky still carries from World War I. Am I in some sort of quest for glory? Lighter, a battered but still serviceable cigarette lighter bearing Lucky's World War I fighter squadron insignia. Can we look at ourselves? This is us. Okay. How do I, Beyond the gentle rolling hills lies mainland China, a vast, agrarian-based country in which various regional factions are warring over land and influence. How do I save the game? Oh. No? Exit? Escape? Okay, here we go. Files. Save. Start. Start. Cool. Okay. What else was there? Options. This is all fine. VCR, I don't know what that means. Play. Okay. Ever the scavenger, the seagull, turns your way and screeches for a handout. The debris of some poor sap's sampan bobs in the azure waters of Hong Kong Harbor. That poor sap is you. EA Lomax is playing hardball. Guess you'd better rescue his daughter. Damn. Those agents at Fruit Den Show Insurance were right. Buy a piece of the block, they said. But did I listen? No. Oh well. Carrying silken textiles for the British market, 2 of the Taipan's junks float serenely into harbor. So serenely, in fact, that they do not appear to be moving. The goods will be loaded onto British vessels for the ocean-going truck. The gull is awesome. Everything about this is awesome. Okay. Though made in Hong Kong, the wooden dock is surprisingly sturdy and finely crafted. The salt water, however, has worn the surface to a lacquery slickness. Biddy, 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 biddy. Can I take the seagull? He pooped! This time, the white, black-flecked seagull dropping falls innocently to the earth. I want it! You've got to be kidding me. What? I know most people will pick up just about anything, but this, no siree, I want the poop. What? Why would it do that? Unless I can't have it. Along the waterfront, the influence of British rule and sterling is evident. Hong Kong is being built into an international capital for commerce and banking. Okay, let's see, what do I got? Can I shoot the seagull? Oh, whoops, I just dropped my gun. How do I use it? How do I just... I forget how to use stuff in this game. How do I use it? Hey, look. Okay, good. Look. I'm armed. Let's shoot the seagull. I can't. Well, that didn't do anything, did it? Let's look at the controls. What's VCR? Okay, I don't know what that is. Controls, options. No. Okay, what's calibrate? Button threshold. Okay. Okay. Nothing. Okay, can I shoot the seagull? Can I press a button? Do I double click the seagull? I don't know how to undo that now. Can I set this stuff on fire? Can I just put money in my hand? I forget how to play. I was holding it, now I'm not holding it. No, it's here. It's totally here, you guys. I just am bad at games. Can I hold this? No. So you can hold the gun, right? But I don't know how to shoot the gun. Like, no, I don't know how to shoot the gun. Maybe I should have read the instructions. Okay, VCR, Bill Clinton's like Rise of the Dragon for saving and restoring. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that dig Anaconda, but although made in Hong Kong, the dock looks good. See, you might have thought that I'm bad at Kurosawa Yukai Anai because it's in Japanese. Well, the actual reality of the situation is I'm just bad at games. I'm gonna find the Rise of the Dragon, Heart of China manual. Okay, here we go. Control documentation. Right. Great. Okay, there's plot branches and there's... Okay, look and operate. Okay, wait, look. Look. Okay, that's right click is look. I figured that one out. Operate, single click of the mouse. Move, click and hold left mouse. Click and hold the left mouse button while the cursor is placed over an object. Okay. 3 basic point and click on it. If you right click that, main inventory is when you right click, left click is quick inventory. Okay, perfect. This is a 1991 game, Gary Unclose. Using. While a character is holding usable objects such as gun, you select the object for use by clicking and holding the right. Clicking and holding. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's try that. I'm learning. Okay, so let's do this. Hey, look, 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 look. Pangori says, oh, it's a Sierra game. I'm surprised clicking around didn't make you throw the gun into the ocean and set yourself on fire with the zipper. Let's shoot. Let's shoot. Oh. Oh! Oops, I didn't think it would actually do that. I didn't think it would actually do that either, Lucky. Sorry, Birdie. Oh, man. Oops. I shot it and it exploded. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm loading the game. I can't deal with that. That's ridiculous. Oh, whoops. So now I know how to do that. Let's start setting it on fire. Oh yeah, I don't know how to do that. Okay, wait. I got excited. Give me a second. Okay. Smart cursor. Okay. Right. Use object. Okay. Okay, I got that. So this example shows the use when the gun is selected. Cursor will be different for other objects. If Lucky can hold an object, it'll be selected. Okay. While an object is selected for use and the on-screen cursor is showing the icon for the object. Okay. To use objects with the characters carrying, simply click and hold the right mouse button. The on-screen cursor will change to indicate specific object. Okay. 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 Okay, so click and hold. That didn't do anything. Nope. Okay, that's not working. Click and hold the right mouse button on screen cursor. Okay. On times when the character's hand can be used as an object. When the player uses the character's hand holding no objects, in this way the cursor will change to display a hand. That's it. You can now look at objects, move them, and operate them. You can also select and use objects when that character is carrying. I don't know how to use the lighter. Okay, so that's the weight. Yes, obviously. There's multiple characters in this game. Given, I'll just move the item on the top of that character's icon and drop it. Okay, switching active characters. We're way beyond this. Simply move and... Okay, yeah, you drag it. If you want to use an item on something, simply take it out of the inventory and drop it on the thing you wish to use it on. Want to use an item, simply take it out of the inventory and drop it on the item you want to use it on. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so take it out of the inventory. Okay, wait. I'm going to just use the quick inventory. Does it need to be highlighted? Then it's the right-click main screen. Okay, wait. Okay, so you just can't light that on fire. So you just drop it on the thing you want to use it on. I can't. We are getting somewhere slowly. Can we bribe the seagull? Can we feed it money? No. Can we throw our money in the... No. Okay. I'm going to take one last look at this, and then we're going to just be off to the races. Okay. I'm not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna go through all this. We have a romance meter. Sure we'll get to it. BD. Okay, I think we're fine. I feel pretty good. Oh, there's advanced techniques. We don't need no advanced techniques. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We're not gonna miss anything important. Let's go. I just want to play. I'm so excited. Okay, so exit. Where do you want to go? Dock, Lomax, town, or airport? We were at the dock. Let's go to town. Nice. Established in 1847, Ho's Bar enjoys a reputation for strong drink and good cheer. Local riffraff occasionally make an appearance. A diligent worker scrubs attempting to remove the buildup of filth and muck from the building's facade. Billboard advertising was just recently introduced in Hong Kong. Okay. This one. Herb House of Woo. So we've got a bunch of exits. This is very exciting. That's the rickshaw guy. The buildings on this side of the street were constructed before the influx of British investment in Hong Kong. Consequently, they are made with lower quality concrete and wood. Various buildings occupy the ground floor spaces. The upper two floors are apartments. In most cases, each apartment is home to 3 separate families. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. The stain of age gives character to this cobbled side street of central Hong Kong. Cool. So there's this, and then there's this. Why don't we go to the bar? Oh, it's so beautiful. Bahumat lives. Oh, that's awesome. Rise of the Dragon, isn't it? Sweet. The local populace is very wary of outsiders, with sectarian violence seething on the mainland. Their guarded predisposition has developed a sharp, dangerous edge. Ooh. Behind the beaded curtain, locals sample the latest shipment of opium. Though illegal, the use of opium is tolerated by government officials in order to placate the populace. Oh, that's the opium. Ho claims that all the stones in the floor came from the depths of Hong Kong Harbor and that he himself lugged each and every stone. To the bartender. Let's go to the bartender. Oh, nice scroll. Oh, whoops. To the booths. Even from across the room, the man reeks of a full night of whiskey, and there's another smell. Strong, foul. He needs a shower and a change of clothing. A woman of questionable repute sits solicitously atop the bar. This is Ho, the owner of Ho's. Ho has tended bar for 40 years. He can read a person like a book and is well liked by his regulars. Inside Out Boy, I have not gotten my tablet fixed yet. Like I said, it's hard for me to do because I have like a replacement that's doing me just fine. So there's not a practical reason why I would need it, and I already know that it's going to cost me probably like $800 to fix it. So let's try to talk to this guy. Zzz. Cool. Yes, Valley of the Wind. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, nice. Judge Khan says, when I was a kid, the local Chinese restaurant was called Ho's Kitchen. Nice. Well, we're going to talk to her. Let's talk to this lady first. Bargo. So, Joe, you want to get lucky? I am lucky already. My name is Lucky. Rose means real lucky. Oh, did she hear what I just said? Judge Khan said, Mrs. Ho made the best special fried rice around. Mr. Ho was always walking up the main road on weekends doing his exercises. That's lovely. He used to drive a purple Valiant. That's fantastic. Real lucky? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm game. Sorry, honey, bad timing. I've got other matters to attend to, you understand. I don't know, let's see. Real lucky? Okay, yeah, I'm game. Nice legs. Goon. Say goodnight, Lucky. Oh. Did we die? Oh, later somewhere in the South Pacific. 10 minutes of pleasure for 10 years of pain. Sheesh. Okay. The end. So we died. We died. Restore. This music is great. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's go to town. Let's go here. Alright. Let's say no. He says already I'm lucky. Yeah, okay. Sorry, honey, bad timing. I've got other matters to attend to, you understand. Sure, Rose understands. You're not man enough for Rose. Yeah, you'll never know, babe. Alright, next. Yeah. How's tricks, Ho? Lucky, been a long time. What can Ho do for you? For starters, 2 fingers of scotch. Need not much Ho. I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for Zhang Chi, I think, the ninja, the renegade ninja. Yeah, you're asking the right man. Ho knows everybody. Who are you looking for? I like the dithering on the screen to his right. Okay. You know a guy named Zhao Chi? A friend of EA Lomax, an old friend of mine. A friend of EA Lomax? Lomax said I'd find him here. You work for Lomax now? That's no concern of yours. It's a concern of Ho's. You work here. You work for Lomax. You're not welcome here. I don't give a damn if I'm welcome or not. I'm here and I want information. I think you just made a little mistake. Did I die again? Holy cow. I actually haven't been really paying attention to the music. I should pay attention more. Lomax is nuts. I don't need Chi. I can rescue his daughter alone. Or I can... Can't believe that just happened. What a day. I'll come back tomorrow after they've cooled off. Well, obviously, I'm going to restore the game because I don't have no tomorrow. Later the next day. Yeah, so every day, yeah, you get 20,000 fewer dollars. Okay, I'm going to load because that's ridiculous. This game. Boom. Town. I like the distance in that other shot. Okay. For real this time. Yep. I'm looking for somebody. Let's just go for it. Zhao Chi. You gotta know no, haven't seen. But you know who he is? Yes, but where can I find him? Don't know. No, I haven't seen him for a long time. Think he might be in today? Maybe, but don't think so. Does he? No one knows where he is. No one, What? No, I don't know what that said. And amazing, everywhere you turn, someone's hitting you up for moolah. So what's your price? You don't understand. I don't understand. What do you mean, Benjamin Franklin? Benjamin Franklin? Yeah, $100. Money makes no difference. No, I haven't seen him. Understand? Let me get this straight. You're going to turn down this money. No, I haven't seen Zhao Chi. You're going to refuse to help me. Please, I said I haven't seen him. Goon, hey you. He says he didn't see your friend. Nice. Who asked you for your 2 bits? This is between me and Ho, and if you have a problem with that. Uh-oh. Problem? Yeah, problem. Want me to spell it out for you? Spell it out? Would you stop repeating what I say? You're really starting to annoy me. Yeah, that's a P-R-O-B-L-E-M. Problem. Now you try. Hey, I'd love to stand here and talk to the baboons, but I've got work to do. Are we gonna fight? I don't want to fight. These all sound bad. Like, I think all of these are gonna, like, result in me getting my butt kicked. And I don't want my butt kicked. I'm just gonna leave. Small white dog calls us baboons. White dog apologizes or baboons dismember. Okay, I'm sorry you're baboons. Did I offend you? I'm truly sorry. Look, Jumbo. Sorry about the baboon crack, but you don't seem to understand this is none of your business. None of these are good. Did I offend you? I'm truly sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies for insulting you. And hey, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm bad at this. Maybe we should... Okay, we'll just say Lomax is nuts. I don't need chi. I can rescue his daughter alone. Am I gonna just replay the same... Maybe I need to come here with something else, right? Like, maybe I'll go to a different location. But yeah, next door is a different area, so maybe I'll try that. Yeah, are we keeping a death count? But I mean, that wasn't dead. We only died really once. From going with the lady. But maybe we need to offer him something else, because he doesn't want money. Maybe it's something else we can... Maybe we need to take a look around other places. Ooh. As you enter Master Wu's shop, you are greeted by the pungent aroma of many rare herbs and exotic spices. Yeah, I don't know if I have everything I am required to do that. Owing to obsessive orderliness, Master Wu logs every transaction, then files a record within these drawers. Ooh. Paper sacks filled with various herbal remedies await customer pickup. On these shelves, Master Wu keeps herbs made from ingredients from Africa, most of which are used to correct organ dysfunction. Master Wu segregates her herbs according to their use and source. On these shelves, all the herbs are made from locally obtained ingredients and are used to combat disorders of the central nervous system. To the street, okay. Herbalist Master Wu puts heart and soul into one of her famous concoctions. Wu is reclusive and eccentric. Let's talk to Master Wu. Ahem, ahem. Hello, hello? How about some service? Oh, fiddlesticks. Another loudmouth Yankee to deal with. What's the problem here? You. Let's get on with the program, lady. I mean, are you open for business or not? Gee, I hope I'm not disturbing you. Anyway, the name's Lucky Jake Masters. You've probably heard of me. Flying ace in the Great War, successful businessman, and one of the most eligible bachelors in Hong Kong. Don't you read the paper? Okay. Huh? Uh-huh. Do I look Chinese to you? How about an American this time? Wow. American? No eggplant brighter. I know eggplant's brighter than this one. That's it. I'm out of here. Yeah, we need to... What's her problem? Well, I was kind of out of line. Maybe even rude. Do I look Chinese to you? Why did I say that? Of course, she didn't help the situation. Yikes. Let's go somewhere else. We suck. Our character sucks. Let's go to Lomax's. Lomax, what the hell are you doing here, Masters? You should have left for Chengdu hours ago. Relax, EA, I just... Relax? You good-for-nothing bum. My daughter's life is at stake and you piddle around town doing God knows what. Then you come here and tell me to relax? Come back again without Kate and I'll have you swabbing decks on the junkiest junk in the Far East. Now hit the road. Okay. Huh. Maybe I wipe the seagull poop up with the dollar bill. That can't be it. What? Maybe I shoot people with my gun. Was there anything else in town? What's that? Wow, that's amazing. This is one of my flyers I put out last week. Wait a second, is someone taking them down? If I catch the idiot, wham, turn out the lights. Oh, look. I got something. Piece of paper. Just the right size to fold into something aesthetically pleasing. Alright. Well, can I just do that? Okay, I made an airplane. Okay. Uh-huh. This just feels very adventure gamey. Well, okay, so can I fly it at that guy? Can I go there? No. Oh, my paper airplane went into the opium den. Jazz Khan, happy Crimson Tuesday. Thanks for dropping by. And yeah, catch you next week. Let me look at my schedule. Yes, next week. Looks good. I will see you next week. Have a good night. Okay, let's see if I can use this airplane on that guy. Do you want an airplane? Do you want an airplane? You put it in your plan. I put it in my planner. Okay, no. You do not have a planner. How do you remember stuff? Suplex says, any chance this is one of those extremely obtuse first puzzles that they lay out in the manual as low effort copy protection? Hey, maybe. Maybe Ho wants an airplane. You have so few appointments that you just remember them. Remember stuff? I don't believe in... I can't remember stuff. You can just remember stuff? Do you want this? What if I give it to you? Maybe that's gonna tell... You're gonna tell me about a ninja if I give you this. Want it? Want it? Want it? No. Oh, I see. That's what your planner is. Anything else? Michelle says, remember we're having dinner with the Robinsons this Saturday or what have you. So that's the planner right there. I'm gonna say I feel like there's something I'm missing. I probably should see Zhangqi before I go to the airport, right? Fried Noise says, what is it about opium that makes people go to a den for it? It's somewhere cozy. You want something cozy. Maybe he wants me to drink first. Ho doesn't serve scotch to Lucky. He remembers last time Lucky got drunk. Still have to buy a new table, chair. Fine, I get the picture. Anything else maybe Ho can do for Lucky? Maybe so. Looking for somebody? An old friend of mine, Zhao Qi. Zhao Qi's a friend of yours? Yeah, you seen him? He's that dark-haired Chinese guy. Great. Yeah, anyway, good night. Good night, Judge Khan. He Ho thinks you're pulling his leg. Zhao Qi's no friend of yours. Okay, oh, you caught me, but I am looking for him. You seen him lately? Nope, haven't seen him. Look, Ho, I don't have time to screw around. Just tell me where I can find Zhao Qi, or else you're really in for it. Please, no hurt, don't hurt Ho. I think you just made a little mistake. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Right. Okay. Have I even exhausted all those options? I wonder. Let's try the middle option. I don't remember if I've tried it yet. Looking for someone, a friend of mine. Okay, maybe a little something to jog your memory. Okay. Okay, so that's just a dead end. Okay. You're a very funny man, thanks. You got a big mouth, you can get you in big trouble. Thanks for the assessment pals sometimes, but nothing I can't handle. Your big stomach get you into volume discounts. Okay, thanks for the assessment. No more questions for Zhao Qi, no more bothering Ho, you go now. No, you go now. No, you. Yeah. Maybe we're supposed to do that. Maybe we're just supposed to do that. Maybe we're supposed to talk to this person now. Would you like a... No? How about I could do this before? I can't put this in my hand anymore? I did it before, right? Can I shoot her? Put gun away. How did she know I had a gun? She's not even looking. Put the gun away now. Well, this lady's giving me the creeps. I better do what she says. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I thought I could arm this. Okay, so this is the same. Hey, J3Z, happy comes a Tuesday. I've never played this one. I've heard that it's some stereotyping, and yeah, I'm not super crazy about that, but I'm happy to be playing it because it's just it is beautiful. Okay. This game is difficult. Did you finish it, J3Z? You picked up a boxed copy a little while ago. Nice. Oh, actually, we can exit that way too. So what happens when we exit this way? Oh, that's just the same exit. Okay, never mind. You finished it. Nice. Congratulations. I am stuck on the first, like, thing. Let's go to the airport. Oh, wow. The hangar for the Air China Line, Hong Kong's most successful air transport business. They have newer, faster, better maintained aircraft and they charge less. But they don't have any former Great War flying aces piloting any of their planes. Your pride and joy, the Yankee Eagle, sits fueled and ready for takeoff on the tarmac. The Yankee Eagle is a 1926 Ford tri-motor capable of reaching a maximum airspeed of 300 miles per hour. In the background, the foundation has been laid and the steel beams girded for what local officials are heralding as the world's most sophisticated control tower. This edifice symbolizes the crucial roles that the airplane and Hong Kong are expected to play in the future. To the plane. Plot branch. Nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. Crate of supplies. Rope. Fly! Crate of, okay, can we open the crate of supplies? I want the rope, obviously. Oh, look. Grappling hook, nice. Next to the Yankee Eagle. Look at this. They can't open those? 100-foot coil of strong hemp rope. Useful for grappling with certain problems. Grappling? Three-pronged iron grappling hook. Can help surmount certain obstacles on the road to success. Nice. Look what I've done. Yes, perfect. Okay. Can I just... So I did a plot branch? Why? Can I now go back to the city? Yeah. Look, I've got a grappling hook now. Oh, where's my little guy? Where's my little, inventory dude? That's weird. Look, I bet I can do this. No? I guess you still don't want to talk to me. Figure it out, stupid. I am not going to talk to you. Or I'm not going to help you. Okay. I wonder if we do have to just come back after they've cooled off. Let's just try that. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned... Oh, look! Look! Maybe we just had to do that. Out of my way, pal. I'm losing money hand over fist trying to find some ninja named Zhao Qi. Yes, I heard you looking for Zhao Qi. I am Qi. Well, there you go. Oh, sorry. Pleased to finally meet you. Boy, you're a hard man to see. Kimabichi, happy Crimson Tuesday. I agree. They did a great job with EGA. A ninja may make himself invisible. That wasn't what I meant. Oh, yeah, right. Right. Alright, anyway, the name's Jake Masters. Everyone calls me Lucky. What do you want, Jake Masters? Lucky? We'll see about that. Alright, well, there's this gal who works with the poor near Chengdu, and she's in some trouble. Apparently you might be able to help me rescue her. What's your problem? Get up on the wrong side of the bed? Or let me make myself perfectly clear. If we're going to work together, you're going to call me Lucky, understand? Okay, first one. You're not talking about Nurse Kate. Yeah, she's a nurse, Kate Lomax. Nurse Kate's very good to my people. She likes to help. What is wrong? Well, she was kidnapped by some warlord, Lee Link, something like that. Li Deng. Yeah, that's the clown we're dealing with. Alright, so-called clown. You need an army, not chi. I thought you ninjas were supposed to be tough. I've met tougher ballerinas. Hey, David Alexander, 82, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Look, I'm going in after her one way or another. You want to join me and pay back Lomax? You're welcome. An army, huh? Well, what about all those supposed military mismatches in the past? Back when she was kidnapped by a D-Link router. Those things. Ninjas! I feel like he'd be mid-Atlantic accent, no? Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess this one. Number 2. Look, I'm going in after her one way or another. You want to join me and pay back Lomax? You're welcome. You prove courage to Chi not once but twice, but also you're reckless. It has its place. Yeah, Chinese ninjas. Yes, but do you know when and where? I'm still tripping the light fantastic, aren't I? 2. I've always followed the advice of my late father when push comes to shove, reckless. 3. When all else fails, reckless. These are hard to pick from. I'm still tripping the light fantastic, aren't I? Yes, but so too is a man who will die tomorrow. Look, you either believe in me or you don't. If you do, great. I could use your help. If you don't, I don't want you around anyhow. Lucky proves you understand more than a good sucker punch. I'll help. Great. Well, do you need to go home and get your toothbrush or something? Actually, ninjas are always ready for action. My toothbrush is on me. By the way, what are the wages for this job? What about 5 grand? And all she can eat? Yeah, sure. A scrawny guy like you probably only eats birdseed. You'd be surprised. So anyway, how do we get all the way to Chengdu? No problem. I've got my own plane. You mean aeroplane? Yeah, why? That's a big problem. I don't travel in aeroplanes. Only birds can fly. Nonsense. Come on, be serious. Airplanes have been around since, Well, tell me you haven't seen one in the sky before. Maybe yes, but sometimes eyes play tricks on the rest of Chi. Good grief, are you going to tell me you're backing out now? Chi doesn't back out. Chi just not getting in an aeroplane. I think it's 1 green eye pixel. Oh, for crying in the beer. Damn, if I'd only bothered to take notes in physics class, I bet I could explain why flight is possible. That's a problem. If I could figure out a way to show him. Oh, we have the airplane. We have the airplane. I made an airplane. We're good. Anyway, it says, from what I later read, the Chinese ninja was originally Japanese or raised in Japan or something. I don't know. I mean, why couldn't? I don't see why there couldn't be a Chinese ninja. I don't know. Maybe at this time, I don't know. Maybe. All right, Chi, get a load of this. This is a very, very special, scientifically designed dynamic 3D flight simulator. Looks like an ordinary paper formed into an airplane to Chi. Yeah, pal, well, there's a lot going on here beneath the surface. Now pay attention. Anyway, as I was saying. This is very, very special. Probably would sell like Mushu pancakes over here. Now I'm going to use the 3D flight sim to show how flight is possible. It's all a simple matter of physics, Chi, old buddy. You see, well... It's like this. You take the inverse cosine of air, and that causes, Oh, yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is when... Of course we're playing this in EGA. Of course. The Earth expels these gases which rise, and then you can fly. What if inverse cosine of air isn't taken? Ah, well, it always is. Then why do airplanes also crash? Was that cosine of air taken to the wrong place? Look, this physics stuff is very complex. I mean, I was in undergraduate school for 7 years trying to figure it out. Now, here, just watch. I see, minds understand. Okay, Chi goes with Lucky in the aeroplane. Easy as that. Oh. He said something. I don't see what he said. He says the water in the background looks like the SCIO 0 late 80s Sierra games. We got a guy. We got Zhang Chi. Oh wow. Anyway, says this game is relatively short. How long to beat says this game can be completed in about 3 hours, but probably if you know what to do. But this game is worth at least one playthrough. Great to see you try out this other Dynamix adventure game. Yeah, I love it. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look, we have Duff. Prune. Sweet and salty prune, a favorite ninja treat. Also handy if you're feeling a bit irregular. It's great. Oh, and I'm sure the lady will talk to us now, right? Round copper coins of indeterminate age and origin. They each have a hole in the middle. Yeah, I'm really excited to play this because it's one of those ones. Yeah, like I had a neighbor friend that had it and I never played it. Yeah, it's a lovely looking game. Chopsticks. Just your run-of-the-mill ordinary chopsticks. What's this? Medicinal herbs for ninja use only. Hey, when used in combination with the proper clothing by a ninja master, it makes them almost impossible to see. That's great. Okay, so we're gonna say we have a ninja now. Monk Monster, you did not know that prunes are a favorite ninja treat? Yeah, it's common knowledge. I don't know. Maybe ninjas get constipated a lot because they have a stressful job. I don't know. I have a ninja now. Okay, so yeah, I wonder what happens if we play as ninja. Can we go? We can't go to the opium dam. Let's see if we get any other responses based on who we are now. This is cool. I have heard about you ninjas, so you want to join Rose in the world's most ancient struggle? It's a pretty good line. What you do is wrong. You are disgracing yourself and your family. Oh, these guys both are... Who do you think you are, standing in judgment of me? Get lost, ninja boy. Oh, gosh. These guys. Okay. Yeah, Bill can... Yeah, the Dynamix game development engine, DGDS, was a game engine. It was only used for 4 games. Rise of the Dragon, The Adventures of Willy Beamish, and Heart of China, and Quarky and Quazu's Turbo Science. Turbo Science was published under the Sierra name. Red Baron and some other flight simulators by Dynamix used the 3 Space engine. Mogwasha says also, yeah, that was mentioned. This game taking place in China. Ninjas are distinctively a Japanese concept. These devs must not have been the most worldly. Yeah, that could be one of the many complaints leveled at it. I'm happy to see ninjas just about everywhere, so I'll overlook it. What is Ho gonna say? No use begging. You are no longer so lucky. Huh? But I'm not lucky right now. I'm the ninja. Anyway, let's talk to the Master Wu. Perhaps we should purchase healing herbs before leaving Hong Kong. Wu's is right next door. Yeah, it's you know, decent effort, I suppose. I'm happy it exists, you know. Yeah, you can talk to me? I can't talk to you as this guy? Gotta be this guy? Still at it, huh? Hello, anyone home? Why me? She was like this last time. She just pretended to ignore me. And there's that gibberish again. Not gibberish. Master Wu speaks Mandarin. Perhaps I'll chat with her briefly. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to start with. Chi, it's good to see you. Master Wu, how are you? I'm well, but you, Chi, I am worried. Hey, what are you guys talking about? You used to have the nicest friends. So now you go around with a loudmouth American? He's not as bad as he seems. Alright, you two, knock it off with that Mandarin nonsense. What happened to you, Chi? He actually has a good heart. I think he just does not want anyone to know. I don't know how we know that. Him? He's going to rescue Nurse Kate. I'm going along to help. This one is going to need all the help he can get. I'm giving you 3 seconds to start talking American. We need some herbs. Will you talk with him? It will make him feel important. That's pretty good. I like that. And otherwise we will have to keep listening to him whine. Chi tells me you're going to rescue Nurse Kate. What can Wu provide for assistance? Alright, we're getting somewhere. Herb shopping. Beta Human's asking, Dynamix did an A10 tank killer, right? I don't know. I read that out only because maybe someone in chat knows. Gee, why is he shy all of a sudden? I don't know. Better watch him closely though. The dam could burst any second now. Just out of curiosity, Wu, was the reason you didn't speak American earlier to me? Was because you recognized who I was and while you felt a little nervous about what to say? Bilkin says Dynamix did make A10 tank killer. No, I was certain about wanting to tell you off, but I am just polite. Yes, that is why. Yeah, I thought you'd recognize me. So what do you need? I guess we need some herbs. I don't know. How about some parsley, oregano? No, we need healing herbs. Well, yeah, those two. Wu doesn't carry parsley or oregano, and as for healing herbs, run out earlier today. Could whip up a new batch. But in need of some seagull droppings. Seagull droppings? You've got to be kidding me. Wu doesn't kid. Seagull droppings contain mysterious curative powers. Bring to Wu, and she makes healing herbs. So you run along now. Wu's very busy. Okay, well we know the answer to that. Let's go. I'm glad we didn't shoot. You have an awfully big mouth. Huh? Huh? You embarrassed Chi in front of an old family friend. I say good things about you, and you just stand back there being rude. What are you talking about? What's gotten into you? Your attitude. Do you not respect people other than yourself? Yeah, I respect other people. Who are you to sound off to me? I have the right mind to teach you a ninja lesson. Be my guest. Nurse Kate needs both of our help. I am sorry for being angry. Yeah. You should be sorry. She's right, I got out of hand. Look, I guess I'm sorry too. Alright. This is cute. Like, we get two guys. And they can talk to each other. Go to dock. Okay, we gotta save it under getting poop. Files. Save. Okay. Let's see, okay. Bilkins says, I was disappointed to learn a few years ago that the name Noriyuki was added to Pat Morita's name in the credits of the Karate Kid to make it sound more ethnic. And I never knew growing up that he didn't actually talk like that, but holy smokes, watching those movies as a kid, Mr. Miyagi Oh yeah, he was from Okinawa. I guess he was from Okinawa. Was someone you deeply respected, and even more, much more so as an adult. Once I understood the reason he drinks on his wedding anniversary. Hearing Daniel read that 40-year-old letter out loud. I didn't know they added Noriyuki to Pet Marita's name. Marita is already a very Japanese name, so that's very funny. And yeah, I think he like grew up in California, so he just talked like a Californian person who grew up in California. It's very strange. But yeah, I guess people are expected to sound like people expected them to sound, which, you know. I can't even like do a Japanese accent. Of all the accents that I like to put on for doing like level 0 NPC stuff, I can't even start to pretend to do a Japanese accent. I don't even know where to begin. um, let's wait for the seagull to poop. I wonder if I just need to catch it or what. Oh boy, now I really get to dive into an adventure. Bird goo, and to think Mom thought I'd never amount to anything. Come on, birdie birdie, do your stuff. Have any ideas, Chi? I've got a prune. It will just poop on its own. We've seen it. That's cool. That was, I guess, the sound of the bird. That bong bong bong. You think it just won't poop if we saw him poop? I don't want to give up the prune. I feel like, what if we get further in the game and we really need the prune? Should I just wait for it to poop? Wouldn't it kill you if we got so far in this game and we needed the prune? Uh... Yeah. Do you think it's not gonna poop? Now that we want it to poop? Human PGS, can we simply try to grab it? Perhaps it will poop on you as revenge. We can't try to grab it. We can shoot it and kill it, which sounds like it would. It's not going to get us what we need, you know. We have a grappling hook for some reason. No. Could bribe it. No. Light it on fire. No. It will poop on its own. We saw it poop on its own before we needed the poop. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I'm just gonna give him the prune. I don't know. Chi doesn't pick up the goo. Not part of the ninja job description. Okay. Ooh, it's still wet. What heroes have to go through? Sheesh. I should have read that like, ooh, it's still wet. Like he's excited. Yuck. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to quit the program. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to save this under prune for poop, right? Save. Great. To town. Poop. And just in our hand. Just gonna give it to her from our hand. Just use a spatula to scrape that off. I mean, like, there's a lot of work cleaning up these screens. You wanted the poop. Here's the poop. So you still, so did you bring Woo seagull droppings? Yeah, here, it's all yours. Place in the bowl. Oh, come on, Woo, you take it. You must be crazy. Woo never touches goo. Let other people do the dirty work. Yeah, ha ha, real funny, Woo. Ugh, I got it on my hands. Just wipe on your pants, sissy. Sissy? Okay, healing herbs are ready now. You may take them. Thank you. So you need anything else? I don't think so. What else do you sell here? Chi, are you sure we can trust this one? I have decided to trust him. What did you just ask, Chi? Never mind. I have something you might want. But keep quiet. Do not mention this to anyone. This is not legal. Opium? You got some opium for us? Yeah, yeah. If you betray Wu, you will regret it. Gotcha. Now what is it? I have a fake passport should you need to guard your true identity. Fake passport? Spies always have them. I did lose mine earlier when that SOB blew up my sampan. Here you are. Take one fake passport. Oh, that's a good bonus. Sweet. And Hoon Fa Lo? This is not going to work. I don't look anything like the guy. There is risk I don't deny, but you're in a risky profession. If you have to use, maybe they do not check closely, or maybe you plead ignorance if you get caught. That would be the truth in your case. Just be careful. Oh, what the heck. A phony passport is better than none. Ha, I have another item that might interest you. Jackpot. A map of Li Deng's fortress shows how to sneak in. Wow, that's convenient. Li Deng's not fighting for the Chinese people but himself. I have trouble with him myself long ago. He's an evil person. Nothing pleases Wu more than to see Li Deng hurt, but be careful. If you get caught, you do not try to cut a deal and tell him who gave him the map. You understand? Yeah, I understand. Don't worry. I'm not some canary. Okay, so do you want it? Yes, of course I do. Yes, I'll take the map. Of course I want the map. Remember, be careful. It's fantastic. Now, are you sure this is going to work? You're questioning Wu? Look, I'm in a difficult position here. I'm sorry. Very well. Wu wishes luck in mighty mission. Okay, 1,000 thanks. Wondrous Wu. She hopes to see you soon. Wu wishes you well. Goodbye, Master Wu. Yes. Perfect. Hey, no fair. Yes. Save it. Save. Jackpot. So I'm going to say got passport and... Okay. Alright. Bilkin says, okay, okay, Bid Human says that Wikipedia claims that Noriyuki is Pat's original given name. Okay, so that's good. So they didn't just try to paste another name on his name to look more Japanese. That's good. Let's look at our new loot. Fake passport which bears the name Hun Fa Lo. How about this? Healing herbs. Master Wu's healing herbs for ninja use only. So I guess we should give those to, yeah. Let's give them to, and also we have this map. Sewer front gate. Handwritten map showing secret entrance to Li Deng's fortress at Chengdu. Oh, wow. Okay, so Pat Morita started using the stage name Pat when he started doing stand-up comedy. Nice. We got a lot of stuff here. It's like, it's 12:30. But I'm very pleased. Looks like we just had to pass that time, I'm hoping. We lost $20,000 to get Zhang Qi, but it looks like it was worth it. Because not only can he talk to other people, but we got ourselves a map and a passport, as well as healing herbs. Yes, and I remember Pat Morita was on Happy Days, which I never actually watched. But yeah, that's an older generation type of a thing. This was it's good so far. Had a little bit of a slow start, but good so far. No more talking. It feels weird though, because it did say we did a plot branch, but honestly we didn't really because we just came back here. So that's weird. And also Bill says, of Pat Morita, He was also nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for The Karate Kid. Yeah. Identification, please. Oh dear. Identification. That is what I said. Right, relax. I just want to make sure. So, what do you need my ID for? Produce identification immediately or I shall be forced to arrest you. Are you kidding? I shall not ask again. Great, I'll see you later. In the name of His Imperial Majesty, I, Sir James Ashbury, do hereby... Relax, Jim. Here's my passport. Darn, I must have dropped my wallet in that rickshaw. Can you believe it? Relax, Jim. Here's my passport. In the name of His Imperial Majesty, I, Sir James Ashbury, do hereby place you under arrest. Well, what did I do? Perhaps the better question is what you did not do. Han Fa Lo, you are wanted on numerous felony counts, including murder 1. That's not me, I swear. I'm not Han Fa Lo. I bought the ID from this herbalist Wu. Likely story. I'm telling you the truth, I swear. For crying in the beer, just take a look at that picture. Do I look like that? No, but you criminal types are very clever. If you're not Han Fa Lo, then you are probably some other wanton wretch. The use of a fake passport itself is punishable of up to 20 years in prison. You gotta be kidding me. I, Sir James Ashbury, never kid. He would be English, never mind. Okay, look, I was ignorant. I didn't know any better. Come on, Jimmy baby, give me a break. Ignorance is the law. Of the law is never an excuse. Gee, don't just stand there. Say something. You didn't listen to Wu, then you betrayer. She has nothing more to say. You are coming with me. Uh-oh. Your sense of the law is as poor as your sense of time. You spend the next 10 years behind bars. This game is... wow. Wow. So we could have just flown before. He just let us get on the plane, no problem. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's a loudmouthy Yankee. Okay, so what's the deal here? Maybe we should talk to the other guy on the way out. Ho. Lucky, we need help. Do we need help? Nurse Kate, this is not right. Fine. I was glad to see Lucky and Zhao Qi. Qi, before you go, how about you settle up this tab? Tab? Yeah, you have run up a large tab for milk and donuts. This is not Bank of Ho, you know. Well, I'm not very lucky today. Huh? Lost my wallet earlier. I sent back the rickshaw with money. Oh no, Ho's been rickshawed before. Do not trust the word of Zhao Qi. Good word of customers doesn't pay Ho's bills. I'm cutting off the jelly fields until I get my money. Why don't you two go engage in a struggle? Wow. Can we go to Lomax as a ninja? I said hit the road. Okay. So we do have to shoot this immigration official? Is that how we get past him? What if I go as this guy? Okay, hold on. Can I just go as this guy? I think you should go first to make sure everything's okay. Well. It's not okay. I'll just try shooting him. I'm sure that's gonna be good. Villainous rogue, attempted murder. You are a fool as well as a poor shot. Look, I didn't think it was loaded, Sir Barry. I'm sorry, okay? Yes, you are sorry indeed. Another lost soul who chooses the path of crime. I didn't choose the path of crime. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I'm insane. That's it. Oh, Kima, interesting. Maybe put the dollar bill in the passport for pointing it over. In the name of His Imperial Majesty, I, Sir James Ashbury, do hereby arrest you, you nasty scoundrel. You nasty scoundrel. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you know what? This is why I'm not good at adventure games or any games really. Yeah, let's try that. That sounds like a very, very smart idea. Oops, wrong guy. Do this? Do this? No. Do this? Because they're not going to let it do this. Do that. Do that. Oh, nice. So Bilkin is an update on Pat Morita's amazing life. Pat Morita developed spinal tuberculosis at age 2, hospitalized for his next 9 years, including being told he would never walk and often wearing a full body cast, and he did learn to walk. At 11, he was released from the hospital. He was then sent to join his family at an American internment camp for Japanese immigrants. Yikes. What are we supposed... Oh my gosh. This game... I wanted to bribe him. It's so smart of an idea. Okay, so I'll say, instead of that, I'll say, okay. Okay, likely story. What is your name, may I ask? Jake Masters, lucky, you know, great war flying ace, successful businessman, so I guess I'll be going now. I think not, sir. Why not? Surely you recognize the name. What kind of clout I carry? New. New? What's that? New, I do not recognize the name. What? New. N-O. New. Understand your cretinous rogue. Yeah, you need some diction lessons. N-O. That's no. New. No. New. New. No, I say. Now get on board your bloody plane before you give me a migraine. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Works every time. That's it? Alright then. That's all we needed to do. To get past James Ashbury, the finest of Her Majesty's service. And I think we're going to leave it at that. Save. Gonna fly. Gonna fly. Gonna fly. Yeah. Yeah, that was like fine. That was nice. New. This was good. This was really nice. I'm really glad that I got around to playing this one. Because I do really like Rise of the Dragon. So this is perfect. And thank you, Edenwaith, for the suggestion. And thank you for whomever actually furnished me with an EGA copy of this. Because it's not easy to find. Because the GOG one certainly is not the EGA version. But I did buy the GOG VGA version so I could cleanse myself of whatever sin I'm undertaking by playing the EGA version with you guys. So they don't make this one commercially available.